Oh yeah, the YouTube is working.
Nice.
Thank you. Perfect.
So we can start.
We can officially start.
Yeah, let's start. I'm hearing my voice again. Just 1 second. Can you guys check on your side? Maybe there's some unmuted microphone somewhere on some platform. Okay. Okay, maybe we should start, colleagues. Anyway, well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining our streams today. We're live on 3 platforms, which is Discord, YouTube, and Twitch. This is the first for us. So thank you for coming to our little Amma. Today we will be discussing everything Season 1 of Leaf Arden, and we'll be asking your questions and presenting some thoughts that we discuss internally. And our agenda for today will be as follows. First, we will be wrapping around the pre-season and wrapping up the results of the pre-season. Then we will transition to our big review, even though there was a hint about the expected date for our season 1 release. After that, we will be answering some of the Emma questions which you have submitted previously, and we're thankful for that. And after that, we will be taking several questions from chat, so stay tuned. First of all, we would like to thank everybody for participating in the preseason. It was extremely important for us to test all the things and all the mechanics. Seasons is something very new for Life is Feudal, and we're happy to share it with you, and we're happy and very thankful for all your feedback which you gave us throughout the preseason. Your help, the community's help, has been instrumental in our fine-tuning of minor details or details not so minor.
Of the first season is age system is working as intended, so it is huge huge work, and it is working. We are glad that players are satisfied by this feature. Also, overall transition between the worlds looks like everyone understands how it works. It is with all this reset system and everything. It is really can be complicated, but looks like everyone understands how it works. So we think that, and we still need more tests about our changes with trade posts. One of the major things was to remove trade post receipts from the game and make these trade posts as points of interest. So if you need some money, you have to go out of your gates and maybe find someone who also want your loot. So we got some interesting ideas, and everything looks working for now. I guess the preseason shows that it is working, and this is the main point, that season 1 can be launched.
Nice. Thank you for your comments. Bogo, do you have anything to add?
Muted.
No, I guess nothing to add. Well, so seasons is a concept a little bit foreign for Life is Feudal. Usually we would describe the game as more perpetual, more probably slower than the seasonal format. So when you were making the decision to take the leaf to a seasonal direction, did you consider other formats?
Actually, no. Just because we understand that at some point, red worlds with stage mechanic still need to be wiped sometimes. So with seasonal model, we just do one major thing is to make these wipes predictable and at some point enjoyable. Just because you know the race, and you know that in the end of this race you will get some sort of rewards. I mean, for guilds and maybe some and players even not from the guilds. So it is we didn't see any big other possibilities, any big directions, maybe even completely different way, but in our way of development, our game servers, it was the major direction, and yeah, we are here today.
Okay. The reason is why I'm asking is that during our pre-AMA stage, when we were gathering questions, some players were asking about other formats for Leaf, and one of our community members asked whether you considered making more closer to you and enabling players create their own separate shards or separate servers or separate worlds for MMO. Have you considered this possibility during this preparatory process?
Yeah, we know that it is hardly possible to satisfy all the groups of players, as everyone got his own opinion. So this is why your own servers and its model looks live. we discussed internally this option, but right now our focus is making the uh, official world experience more healthy for season 1. The idea of making it possible to run your own MMO servers is not declined. It is very, very hard, and it will be much harder to make it open for players to modify, but it is possible. Anyway, right now, we think that our way to divide the world on green, orange, and seasonal worlds looks like 3 completely different servers with different rule sets. So at some point, it is what players are looking for. So they could choose what they want to play and what sort of life experience they want to achieve. So for now, we want to give it a try, and maybe someday we will return to this your own MMO version, but not now.
Okay, thank you. Another question is, well, let's speak more closer to the season and seasonal thematic. What will Seasonal Arden be like? Do you have a clear vision for the game, and especially for Seasonal Arden's direction? And if so, what is the vision like?
When we think about the seasonal model of Life is Feudal, we are thinking about 3 main points. It's predictability, it's variety, and change. The first one, Seasonal Arden is designed as a PvP-focused cycle that will be interesting and challenging through its duration for both day 1 players and late journers. The world progresses through ages on schedule. The rules and available content evolve over the time, and then the world resets. And this is the cycle. For players, this model will be predictable, and so you will know exactly how long a season will last and which new elements will be introduced. No spontaneous vibes, no changes that comes completely out of the blue. So nothing of that, no stress. At the same time, seasons brings variety. This time we introduce age mechanic, but we have more ideas for the next seasons. And also for us, season model enables to analyze gameplay in a controlled, time-bound environment. The changes that enrich the experience will be kept in the game, but while the one which are not so good will be abandoned. So seasons are meant to be some sort of vehicle of changes for Life is Feudal, improving the game with each cycle.
Yep, sounds exciting. So we're drawing near to the second part of our stream today, which is season 1 trailer review and the questions which are complete, which are about season 1 specifics. But before that, and we need to wrap up the preseason, and this process won't be enough without rewarding the players for their achievements during the preseason. As community probably knows, we plan to introduce rewards for the guilds which showed top results each season. They will be given unique structures, unique cosmetic buildings, which will be there and there alone to handle. We didn't have something like this for the preseason, something quite grand and something quite as profound. However, we thought it would be inappropriate to leave the guilds which tried their best during this preseason and helped us test a lot of things, including the new guild formula which we introduced. So congratulations to Capybara de Lettermenta. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. They aced all three categories, which is top points, top territory, and top wealth. So congratulations to you all. And we prepared a little something to commemorate this achievement. Guys, do you think that you can show it somehow?
Actually, they broke test server right now on Friday. So,
Okay.
but we got a screenshot. I don't know. Maybe we can share the screenshot, or at least we
Yep.
can send
Yes,
it.
I think we can.
Can send it in general, at least on Discord.
Yeah, and I believe that I will try to share it in the stream. Let's see if I can do it. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably can. So this is a picture of our new top guild for the preseason. This is a cosmetic that will be available inside the game. It is not. It doesn't require decorator's kit. I believe you can just build it without any additional spendings. And this is a piece which will be in the game on the preseason and which will stay in the game. We believe that Leaf is a community-driven game. So it is important for us to commemorate achievements such as this and to add community milestones to the game world. So this is something we came up with. I hope that capybaras will enjoy this little present. And thank you guys for participating, but not only capybaras, but everybody who posed a threat for them and who opposed them, the dominant train on the preseason. Thank you all for being the part of the story. Okay.
Yeah, and the real fight will be on season 1. So, and the results will be rewards will be much better.
Okay, we will now be reaching the second part of our stream today, and we will be talking about the season 1. I believe that we have already released the trailer and players could watch it on our YouTube. But and also there was a little hint somewhere on the YouTube page about the exact date which season 1 will go live, which is February 10th. Some community members were more attentive than the others, and congratulations to you. Still,
They are always.
we're happy.
It was Easter egg.
Yeah, it definitely is. But yeah, we're happy to announce that season 1 of Life is Feudal Arden will be coming on February 10th. But now, the important stuff, the details which will precede this transition. And let's start with the players' characters. What will be, what will happen with characters on Arden, and can players keep their characters which they built, which they use during the preseason?
Okay, so basically, when the seasonal Arden wipe happens, characters in this world will be deleted as part of the wipe. So if you want to keep your character, you should transfer it to the non-seasonal Arden. So it is right now the green Arden before the shutdown, which will happen on the February 3rd. And then on the February 10th, all characters of the non-seasonal Arden will be teleported to the green zone. So it will be all characters who are right now in the red zone will be teleported to the green zone, and then from there you can choose a destination. If you choose to go to the new orange zone, you will get a one-time skill and stat reset. After it, any teleportation between the new orange and green will be without any resets. And of course, teleportation on the seasonal server, both from the green and from the orange, will reset your skills and stat each time you teleport.
There is an important question in chat. Fanega wants to
Maybe.
know how to transfer the characters. As
Yeah.
far as as far as I remember, you players can use trade posts in seasonal Arden currently.
Yes,
Not
exactly.
guild monuments. There is a skill ability on guild monuments that calls sail to another world. So this is available for everyone, and you can choose your destination there. So go to your guild monument until February the 3rd February, and transfer your character to regular Arden. Otherwise, your character will be wiped in 2 weeks. And yeah, we will we will spam some announcements about it during next week. So everyone, I hope, at least who play, will know about this deletion. So go to your guild monument, set ability set to another world, and safely return to regular Arden.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And regarding our ability to teleport players from seasonal test server to regular Arden, unfortunately, we considered this option, but it is technically there is a technical clutch which won't allow us to do that on our own. We would love to, but this is why we would be um, making additional announcement throughout this week to make players transfer their characters. Otherwise, if you won't do that, unfortunately, they will be wiped together with the test server.
Anyway, there is no huge loss on it. Only the name of the character will be suffered just because with our active passive new leveling system, it is really easy and fast to get this skill and stat cap that will be working anyway on seasonal or orange world teleportation. So there is only reserve of your character name. This is the only thing that you should worry about. But I guess no one will take your name. At least it is not so much troubles, I hope.
Okay, let's talk duration. Initially, season one was planned to be 6 months. Now, I believe it is a little bit longer. Can you elaborate on this part and how long each age within this season will be?
So we are planning the season one for about 37 weeks long, starting from the February 10th. So the end of the season and the final battles, and of course wipe will be somewhere at the end of the October, of course, 2026. About the ages, the early ages will be about 6 weeks each, with later ages being around 8 weeks. uh, I think that we'll publish the exact age timeline when the season one launches, so everyone can make their plans how to play, how to build, what to focus on. Uh, we are not exactly convinced there is a single perfect season duration for the leaf, just because we are making some changes. We are slowing down overall progression, the action times, the skilling. We are also doing some more huge changes, as like fixing the terrains on the actual map. So the soil will be deeper from the surface, and we also decide to fix some like a, let's call it, mm, bug feature. It was a bug which was with us for the last at least 12 years, which is burning soil. And along with it, not no possibility to drop the soil mm, with less than 15 soil from the stack. Uh, After
Oh, it is.
curve
It means no soil
disappearing.
annihilation. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So no soil annihilation, no soil disappearing. We know that this change kind of split the community, but we were carefully checking all of the pros and cons, and we decided that removing this feature back will be better for the long-term health of the game. And overall, increasing the time, the duration of the season, we think that this is the correct decision. Just because, after all, a very short duration of the season can feel like a rushed, unhealthy. But as always, we will track activity during the season one, and maybe change, maybe adjust the duration for the future season based on your feedback and the real data we get from the season.
Okay, I see. Speaking about soil, what about the map? A lot of players asked whether the resources within the map will be randomized for season one. And another question was, can we expect new maps for future seasons?
Yes, yes. We are planning to create new maps for the next seasons. It won't be only for the game map. We are also planning to create some custom maps for the IBs. And on the actual map, the season one will still have the map of the Arden, the same which you play during the CBT, OBT, during the preseason. But on this map, as I said, we are fixing the terrain, so the soil will be deeper. You won't face the problems you faced during the preseason. And we are also working on the our relocation of all of the resources, so they shouldn't be in the same spot. And overall, the amount of them and the quality will be lowered. So uh, there is huge chance that you will have to fight for the good quality resources.
That's an interesting change. Speaking about maps, let's speak about worlds. Currently, we have regular Arden and seasonal Arden. And one thing which we have mentioned already several times during our stream today is the orange zone, the new zone on regular Arden, which takes place over the current red zone. Can you elaborate on which rule set will be effective on this territory and how this orange zone will come to be?
Yes. So as you mentioned already, the actual red zone will be converted into the orange zone. We are planning the orange zone to be a zone like a guild space with a limited PvP, but not limited open PvP. Uh, we are planning to disable GH, IBs, overall like distractions of the claims. Also, the players on the claims will receive the protection bonus. So it will be kind of hard to kill anyone, but overall, the open PvP out of the claims will be completely normal. Uh, about the outposts and expansion, we decided that guilds on the orange zone will be only claim the fiefs with the outpost only to the bordering fiefs from the guild monument. So it won't be expansion, it won't be trolling other claims with placing militaries and everything. And as I said, open world PvP will be without any restrictions. You will be still be able to fight for the resources, fight for the knulls, and it's huge point that the map won't be as big as it was during the preseason. The size of the map will be limited. The orange zone, at least for the start, will have 12 servers online.
Yeah, we choose them so each region will be available on the map, so there is no problems. And if we will face the problem with land mount, we could consider increasing servers online. That's totally fine.
Mhm. We have already started to talk about the differences which will occur with transition to season one compared to pre-season, like ban on burning dirt and the inability to throw away less than 15 units of soil. What other changes compared to pre-season we can expect in season one?
We are overall planning to make the lifespan of the seasonal server longer than the preseason. Of course, as I said before, we are changing the action times, mm, overall the progression speed. We are also planning to add some points of interest with the knulls, with the NPCs. We are right now developing the system of the loot chests. So in this points of interest, you will be able to find the chest. Of course, they will be protected by the natives, and you will have to compete for them with the other players. We are also planning to add some more new buildings, some more new objects like new rings, new amulets, new food, and the buildings, some of the new workshops. We are also updated the judgment hour schedule to be more player friendly, and it is important that finally the life is feudal will get the season pass with the weekly rewards.
Okay. Let's speak about Judgment Hour for a little bit because it is one of the mechanics, one of the parts of the game which players are engaged with the most. And currently, this is one of the main sources of content sources of skirmishes, of conflict, of battles, where people can really meet and go all out. Can you tell us more about how you will be reworking the judgment hours, specifically starting with the timetable? Because one of the questions which community brought up during the preseason was that during the winter time, it was not quite convenient for, I believe, Western Europe to come to the judgment hours. They were very early for them, for some players. And can you tell us more about the solution you come up with regarding this part?
Yes, overall, the time zones are always a compromise between the players who are living in completely different time zones. But this situation led us to completely change our approach to the judgment hour time zones. For the season one, we are doing change to the days of the GH. So GH will happen on the Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We are also simplifying the judgment hours by removing a secondary GH time during the weekdays. So you won't have to stay awake late during the night. And also the
And
duration.
yeah, it
Yeah.
also we know about the issue with winter time. So we got we saw your opinion about this winter time issue. So removing secondary prime time will fix this problem itself. So you can just choose which time will fix you better on the weekdays and live with it without problems that it is too early or too late. Sorry.
Yeah, and another align with the GHs in specific days during the week is that we decided to increase the cooldown for the upgrading outpost after capture to 96 hours, so defender or attacker won't upgrade it back before the next GH, so you can continue the siege. We understand that this is a major change. We made this decision after many requests from you to reduce the need for like a constant daily play and to make game easier to enjoy alongside real life. Of course, as always, we will monitor the situation, and if something will be needed to change, like increase the cooldown, lower the cooldown, or add additional GHs during the week, we'll just do it.
I see that these changes are quite substantial. Speaking about, well, let's continue with prime times and the schedule for the judgment hours. Do you plan to redistribute the judgment hours and prime times across the map so people can take routes in different parts of the map compared to the preseason?
Yes, we are also changing the time zones across the map, so players can settle and explore different locations. I think we'll soon publish updated map with the new time zones, so you can plan the location for your claim during the season one.
Yeah, and we will even add all these prime time zones on the map filter. Yeah, we will have additional some some quality of life features and improve our map. So yeah, it will be not such problematic to choose your prime time zone and checking all the cooldowns and everything. So it will be easier. Yeah.
I see. Another question which community brought up a lot is whether we plan to make judgment hours more challenging for both attackers and defenders. And a lot of community members advocated for partial to complete destructibility of walls and structures during Judgment Hour, the same as with Holy Judgment Hour. Can you give us more information on that direction?
Yes, we are definitely exploring the ways how to make Judgment Hour like a more meaningful. Right now, we are checking and analyzing all of the possibilities to enable the partial destroy the objects on the all of the buildings, all of the objects on the outpost 50 during the GH. We are thinking about destroying the walls completely, but the other buildings to the 50%. So actually, if it will be warehouse, you will be able to loot it, but you won't be able to damage the outpost itself. All of the objects, but not the outpost.
So this function, this mechanic, is reserved solely for Holy Judgment Hour. Is that correct?
Only for the normal judgment hour. The holy
Yeah.
judgment hour, the holy judgment hour will stay as it is right now. But
Mhm.
as we are reducing the amount of the GHs, we want to give something in return. We want to let you create the content, but it don't have to go with the like a full siege. You will be able to grab your friends from the claim and go to someone to destroy something, maybe to steal something, but without like a completely destroying everything.
Yeah, and I have to notice that this feature is not going on season release, at least for H1. So don't worry for about H1 buildings. We will add this a bit later. Yeah,
Okay.
actually, it is still in progress.
Yeah.
So we are experimenting with it, and when it will be ready, but at least not for H1. That's for sure.
For sure, if this will go in patch, we'll announce it at least a week before we upload this change, so you will know everything, and you will be ready for the enemies.
Yep. Speaking about being ready for the enemies, we can't talk about Judgment Hours and not talk about the siege. And this theme is a little bit controversial within the community. Currently, not all players are completely satisfied with this mechanic, and a lot of players feel so-called siege fatigue when neither of the sides, neither of the parties can quite um, get a definitive advantage, and the sieges just go on and go on until people burn out. Do you have any plans to modify the siege mechanic in the future?
Yeah, we recognize the siege burnout problem. For now, we made minor adjustments to the system here and there, but and maybe this last change with destruction of walls during regular judgment hours will help with sieges and make it a bit different. So during one day you just destroy walls and hope that defenders will not recover it. So this is some sort of change, and we will watch how it will influence overall game experience. But yeah, overall, this siege mechanic, it is not the final result that we were expecting. We want to keep Life is Feudal's hardcore stakes, but still we are looking for ways to reduce these all or nothing outcomes and make these preparations and possible results more healthy. One of possible ways is to add more some sort of instanced activities so that will not touch or non-directly touch open world buildings. But it will influence the world anyway. So we will share more concrete siege changes once they're ready. Or you can still share your ideas, but yeah, as usually, try to be realistic.
Okay. Another topic which was brought a lot in the community is the situation that people just go for judgment hours or sieges and log out afterwards. And with fewer judgment hours during the week, this problem seems to be even greater. Do you plan to introduce other PvP content which is not related to Judgment Hour or Sieges, something in between, something that players can enjoy in the open world or on Arena or Abyss, something new like this? I think new points of interest, so to say.
Yeah, I got it. Yes, we are experimenting with more points of interest. We still have these new trade posts outside of the claims. We will have 2 big Knoll camps in the world, and for now we are preparing treasure chest activities, as Bogo told earlier. All of these will pull players out of the bases and create conflict points across the map. Yeah, and there still will be much more resources outcome of the game economy, just because these more destructive regular judgment towers. We think that at some point it will help to make the resource cycle more healthy, as we did with repairing system last year. So we are thinking about additional activities. So you will not. I hope you will be interested in participating in more activities. But it is not the last thing that we got for now, and we develop something new, and we will share it as it will be ready.
Nice. Let's put game mechanics to the side for now and talk technical. Players have been reluctant and have been pointing out that optimization and performance may not be the best it could be. A lot of players are still waiting for Unreal Engine 5 transition. Can you update us on this direction of development?
Yeah. As you know, Life is Feudal uses custom torque 3D modifications with really unique properties. So upgrading the engine branch of torque or doing or major engine modernization would take a large amount of time and would effectively pause content development. Yeah, we agree on the importance of this task, but right now we are still prioritizing try to prioritize the content and live service improvements over a deep engine upgrade. But yeah, believe us when we say that we don't like this either. About Unreal Engine 5 transition, it is currently on hold as we are talking like on any AMA session. we and I have to repeat one more time. It is a huge work, and right now our priority is delivering gameplay, content updates, and improving the life experience. Before, but we are working on UI updates and continue to fix some optimization issues. So maybe at least some game elements will be less painful. Yeah.
That is very good. A lot of players, well, a certain portion of players who are very eager for any quality of life updates, especially UI updates, because with modern monitors, Leaf interfaces can be a little small. Well, what's another question? I believe that we were talking about Arden maps, Arden worlds, but can we talk a little bit about Goldenland? Because Goldenland still exists and it is an active map which is accessible online. Do you have any plans for Goldenland development?
Yeah, we are preparing trade posts and map updates right after Arden's update. But it is mostly about fixes and quality of life features. Like you could at last see which servers is online and which is offline. But we don't want to promise a major new feature drops there while we are concentrating on Arden and Season 1. We will communicate any decisions about its future as soon as we have something final. But for now, no news about closure. You can play it safely. Don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you for this comment. We have covered a lot of things related to season one. And some of the things which we were talking about right now are rather ambitious. With the history of Leaf, which is very uneven, some players were questioning questioning the future of the game after season one. Do you have any plans, or rather, if whether the season one is success or not so much? What will happen to Leaf? It is if it is not quite as what we expect it to be.
Yeah, we got some questions about what if what if seasonal concept fails? But overall, seasonal model, as my point of view, it cannot fail. As I told at the start of the meeting, that the red map sometimes need to be wiped anyway. So we just make this wipe on schedule and predictable. Some ideas of season can be bad, but everything can be fixed in the next season. So the plan B, if season 1 fails, is season 2 with fixes and adjustments.
And do I understand correctly that we already have confirmation for season 2?
Yeah, we got at least some sort of waystones that we want to achieve in season 2. The first one is some craft and equipment changes to add more variety to it. The second one is improving onboarding process for new players. As you know, up until now, our main focus was on restoring and polishing the existing core game mechanics aimed at players who are already familiar with the game. One of our major shifts in our short to mid-term priorities is to make the game more approachable for new players. This includes improving the onboarding process. We are working on a more modern tutorial flow and updated knowledge base so players can learn core system directly in the game, or at least at database. Yeah, we know that it is we got a lot of changes during our operation, and there is no single source of truth for the players. So we will work on this point for sure. But anyway, we believe that Feudal is, as we called, a hard to learn, hard to master game, and it stands out against other survival experiences. But this entrance barrier should be not so huge as it is right now. So the first point was about improving and the variety for craft and equipment. The second point is about onboarding players, and the third one, as we told it earlier, it's about alternative points of interest and additional content outside of GH and CHs. And also these activities will be available not only for seasonal world, but also for regular world too.
I think everything that you talk about is very alluring. Can't you just make the game faster?
Faster, you mean the game faster or development faster?
No, I'm talking about development.
Development, yeah. We are facing the questions about development team like regularly. And it is true, we got smaller team than the original development team in its birthing era. but we are focusing not only on development, but on live operations and targeted feature work. So yeah, we are moving everything a bit slower. And this is not only about team size, but also we are doing huge work on stabilizing and reworking some systems. Oh, here it comes again. I hope no bad moves from sorry. I was talking.
Yeah.
Sorry. Team size, and we got a lot of reworking and stabilizing, stabilizing issues. But now we, with Seasonal World, it is our first big step on deliver content and predictable cycles, and actually we hope that it will also help us to save and even increase the development rhythm, as most of stabilizing work is done. So I hope we will go at least not slow, but maybe even faster. Yeah. And yeah, we still got some features in our backlog ready or almost ready, and we just wait right time to deliver it to you. So it will be something interesting for you that is not mentioned before. So yeah.
Yeah, even though we can't quite. Yeah, sorry.
No, I finished. Okay.
Even though we can't quite talk about the exact size of the team, I can confirm that it contains at least one hamster, and he's a very high-performing individual.
True.
Well, if we talk about the future, a lot of players were requesting a roadmap to better track the developmental process. Can we promise the community such a map?
Yeah, it's it's a painful question. Yeah, we know that. Okay, the main reason we avoid day-by-day roadmap is that our estimates move as soon as we hit technical risks or maybe some priority changes. Just because you know it's live service, and sometimes we just need to stop everything and fix one issue or another. So we don't want to repeatedly miss dates. We can do a better transparency. That's last time we prepared a roadmap with intentions without targeted dates, and this map is this roadmap without dates, if I'm not mistaken, was closed already, and it was totally fine, totally finished. So we are preparing something like that, but for our next steps. So I guess we could summarize these session answers and add something from our backlog that is that can be shared with you and posted at some of our dev diaries or just dev posts.
Okay, thank you very much for the comment. As for now, this would be the end of our armor section dedicated to the season 1. We will now be looking at the questions in our Discord and on our other platforms. So please don't hesitate to ask. Faninga from Discord would like to know, will server be upgraded to SSD?
It is already. If you think that we don't know about new technologies, or I don't know if SSD can be called new technology, you are wrong. So we got, it is maybe not very obvious, but our hardware is better than Life is Feudal got ever. It is not, we are still not very happy with some processes, and yes, we are still working on optimizing some parts of the game, but overall, I guess our hardware is. This is not the way that the game can be can do a better performance.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah.
I mean, you could feel already during the preseason there was many huge fights, even with like 100+ people, and the feedback we got from these fights, it was like a 95% positive that they didn't face players didn't face the desync, they didn't face the lags. Of course, there was like a single people having, but it happens in every MMO game. But overall, the optimization and how the servers are performing, it is much better of how it was.
Yeah, and like advertisement, you can just join season launch and try a big fight to try how is it right now. Yeah, at the end of advertisement.
If you didn't try, it will be the time to try it.
Actually, it seems that a lot of our players are very business-savvy people, and players actually want for the game to be known wider. A lot of players were suggesting go making an advertisement campaign. Do you have any plans for making any advertisements in the future? Question from Shaitan from the Discord.
Yeah, I wish we could do a wide marketing campaign. But as I told before, we still got issues with new players onboarding, and so this will not be very effective. We do these some marketing campaigns, but it shows that players face some problems at the start, and it is hard to understand how the game works. So for now, we are not launching huge marketing campaigns. But after we prepare this new onboarding process, yes, we will for sure make marketing and you will face a lot of new faces.
We are overall aware that For example, me myself and most of you here on the stream, it was easier to learn this game because uh, most of us started to playing like 10 years ago or something similar, so we are learning this game from patch to patch. Right now, when the new player joined the game, it's really hard to catch up with everything. This game is designed that no one mm, no one is holding your hand through the game. There is no quest line, there is no like a full tutorial and everything. So this is the thing that we need to work in first order to make it this doorstep to enter this game a bit lower, and then be open to like completely new players, do the marketing campaign and everything.
Okay. I'm looking through the chat for more questions. For now, I don't see any new ones. There is always a question of ships when.
Maybe
Soon?
one day.
What you expected? Yeah. Arseny, you need to mention that it is a joke, so so no one will use it in future.
Well, every joke is only partially a joke. Another, just to clarify and to repeat it once again, season 1 starts on February 10th, but the pre-seasonal world closes on February 3rd. So please transfer your characters before this date, February 3rd, in order to keep them for season 1.
At least
After
their
that, the
names.
pre-season after that, the pre-seasonal world, it will be closed. It won't be available. It will undergo pipe maintenance, preparatory steps for season 1, and it will reopen its doors on February 10th. Do we have any more questions?
We do
Um,
some in the Discord. I saw it is connected to the question about the new players. I saw it about the wiki. Yes, we are aware that the actual wiki is outdated, and we already made the first steps to build our new wiki. It is in progress. It won't be on the fandom. It will be separate website. And instead of making the wiki like a by hand, we want to optimize and automatize everything. So if we,
Not everything, but
but
at
most
least
of the thing,
major
majority.
things. Yeah.
So it will be less work for us. And from patch to patch, if something will be changed, it will also change in the wiki.
Great.
This is the step within this onboarding onboarding and tutorial change this knowledge base for it will be not only for new players but also for the OG.
Another question is about weapons rebalancing. During the press season, there was a lot of balancing for weapons. There was a huge combat rebalance patch. Will this process continue in season 1? And can we tease any changes which we plan to make in this regard?
Yes, the combat topic is in the constant rebalance. The last PvP patch, combat patch, was in the latest patch on the preseason. We are not planning to do the combat patch at the beginning of the season 1, but as always, we are monitoring feedback. We hear you. we see, we check by ourselves, and if anything will need a change, we'll just do it. But any huge change is not planned for the season release.
Nice. Speaking of can you tease at least what it will be? I believe we have touched upon it, but do you have dimensions for these new structures?
Yes. Right now, we are planning to implement some new workshops, which means like armor workshop, jeweler workshop. Also, the object which was asked like a lot of times, it will be a larger barn and some smaller business like a oil press, because we are adding new recipes for the food. So you will see new resources, completely new resources. You will be able to, for example, extract the oil from the flax seeds. So there will be some objects, and I think I can link it that you will see some skins, and also the skins for the buildings and the furnitures.
Yeah, we are working on skin system for buildings and furniture, and someday you will you will find it. And it is not only about customizing skins. It will have also additional some sort of utility. So it will be not only cosmetic but also helpful for the players.
I see the question that are still working with the mod adapts from the your own. In terms of the models, no, we are having professional 3D artists who are doing the models for us. So the quality is the top.
Which of the new structures is your favorite?
Be most likely greenhouse, which will be implemented really soon.
Ships.
Ships just after the camels.
Yeah.
There is also a suggestion to introduce olive trees now that we have oil press. So who knows? Who knows? Olive oil for new food recipes.
But still about the buildings, no, not the greenhouse. My favorite one, I mean, it's actually four of them. They are the rewards for the season winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust
It's
me,
true.
they are really cool. We worked on them for a really long time. They are polished and they are, I would say, compared to the rest of the objects and buildings in this game, they are, I will use this word, masterpiece.
Yeah, you could look at this in our announcement trailer. So yeah, but you have to wait until the next season launch when our winners will get the rewards. So you will see it in the world a bit later.
There is a question from Alexandra Mendoza from Discord, and it is about collaborating with third-party content. Uh, they suggest that the team collaborates with with the website, or probably maybe some community members to build recipe calculators and other tools to kind of help with the life experience. Will it be a part of the onboarding process and this simplification for the new players to enter the game?
So you are talking about something like mentors?
I think no. I think it's about like outsource for from the players, like a log analyzer helping with the website and
Oh,
everything.
yes. Oh, it is, yeah, from the past, we got localization helpers, but we need to do all this work from the scratch, actually, if we want to return this system. But it is still time consuming. So it is not very easy question. Maybe one day, but when we try to return to this, we had a few tries to return this system. Always there are more urgent questions appeared. So I wish I could say yes, we will do this, but as I always say that it is a question of priorities. Even when you think that it is content created by the players and you don't need to watch the no, it is a huge amount of work to create this system working and checking how it works and resolving some issues. So it can be seen like they will just do it fine. No, it is not true. It is still need to be controlled, and it is not very easy with our limited resources.
And also, it's worth to mention that the structure and overall the engine and the system for the MMO, it's with big differences than the your own. So even if there is like a really good mod or something, sometimes it's really hard to implement just because it needs to be the structures needs to be completely changed to work in the MMO.
Yeah, it sometimes you just need to. It is just not fit at all, and you have to redo everything from scratch.
Okay. Groom from Discord. I actually saw your question, but the situation is that during the pre-season, the back blocking meta was somewhat nerfed, and the suggestion that you make of removing the key binding alternative attacks, it has already been implemented during the pre-season. So that is why I kind of omitted your question. Um, Okay. Another question is, I believe that we have some new food recipes. I believe there is a funny story associated with how we came up with which recipes should we put into the game. Can you share it for the public?
No.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Who told you? We need to kill him.
But the only thing I can say in this topic is that it's not only you players living your legacy in the game, but we are also leaving a small piece of ourselves into the game.
I see.
Yeah, it's
My
like
question is
it's a
actually,
guide.
are you open for community submitted recipes? Because Fanega is already submitting a recipe for paella. Maybe we can make a community event or a community, I don't know, um, competition of favorite recipes.
We are always open for the ideas, for the suggestions from the players. Maybe we can do something like this in the closest future. That's but that shouldn't be any problem. However, you will get, if I remember correctly, about 16 or 21 new recipes for the food. So for now, I think that the we have more than 70 different recipes for the food. So I think for now it should be enough.
Yeah.
Um, there is a question from Diles in our Twitch chat about the judgment hours. Will judgment hours still be locked by map, the zones on the map? And will there be any split for different regions like China, North America, Latin America,
Mm,
or is it not
yes.
feasible?
But you mean like the like the physical servers located in a different?
Yes, I believe the question is about physical servers.
About physical servers, it's closer to me. Um, uh, I told like on previous summer or something like that. We tried to do this server split. So when North America servers, I mean um, servers, in-game servers, will be located on North America hardware, but we faced some troubles. So the idea overall was okay, but the transition between these servers with its ping was not good enough. So transition between servers in different part of the worlds was not smooth and caused some issues. So for now, this idea, this theory failed, and we still got single server in Europe. So this is how it works right now. Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking about judgment hours, yes, the map will still be split between different world regions, and on each part of the map, there will be a separate judgment hour schedule, different prime times to accommodate all players around the world. There is a question from Akbar on in our Discord chat about nerfing bed rest to 5 minutes. They are not quite happy with this nerf. Can you elaborate on why this decision was taken?
Yes, yes. We know that some of the part of the community is not happy because of this change, but we think that for the pre-season, like the short period of testing phase, uh, the short bed rest was completely fine. So you could test a lot of stuff, you could fight and everything, but for the season, when the season is longer and actually the sieges, the capturing and everything matter more, uh, in some cases it would be really unfair when people could get bed rest in like 30 seconds. It could make even the sieges capturing, pushing the enemies completely impossible. So that's why we increase it. But there is a possibility that we will make this a bed rest based on the skill. So the higher skill you have, the shorter the bed rest will be.
There you have it.
Not yet, not
Oh,
yet. This is not implemented, but we are thinking about this way. If this 5 minutes will be too long, we'll consider it.
And still, we got luck
Healing
that
over time.
can. It's healing over time, and you still got luck effects that shorten this duration. So, and we got the change of intelligence that now will add also the luck stat. So you can be lucky maybe to do it faster.
I just got a question that did I hear that right? That you can now destroy walls in the normal GH? No, this is it's not yet implemented. It will be implemented during the season, but as I said, we announce it at least a week before the patch, so you will be ready.
This question. Do you have anything of that sort? Maybe some question nobody asks you, but you are dying to speak on it. Maybe something comes to mind.
Yeah, maybe. Sorry. I just think that we the questions we talked today. It is not all the questions that we got from the community. It is like a shorter version. So we are still, as always, we collect all of them and make answers and post it a bit later. So all the questions that we expected and even not expected, in any case, will be posted a bit later during nearest weeks before the season launch.
But the thing I would like to say is that our goal and our way of the development right now will be to provide a lot of content, as it was said today, out of the GH in the instances. And overall, we want to make this game a little slower, but slower doesn't mean exactly grind. But since the Gondeland 3, we went the way that we wanted to speed up everything, every game, every action, building, and literally everything. But right now, we see that that was not correct way, because the game lost MMO feeling at all. We want to during the season 1, we want to go back to the roots and make it more MMO like.
Yeah, but I need to add that on the seasonal server, we will have some additional speed boost for actions, for some actions, especially for terraforming, but not too much. So players on orange zone will face a bit harder skill durations, but it will be not so crucial. I guess that for terraforming, this closure of that we call exploits about burden soil, it will be more. It will bring more influence than this speed up or slow down some skills. And when we're talking about skills and its casting time duration, we need to say that we do some changes on some add actually a lot of skills and make it not with fixed duration, but scales depending on level skill of the player. So it will not be fixed for most of the abilities. I don't know. Maybe we can talk about some general skills like pickup and you. So with even general skills that used to be useless at all will make your actions faster. So it will not be useless.
Overall, the rework of the action is that in most of the cases you will face the same cast time on a higher skills than you had during the preseason. So the slowing down is mostly on the low level of the skill. So almost everything scales with the skills. The only fixed duration actions they are mostly only on the actions which are like a universal, like opening warehouse, binding to the house, and everything.
Yeah, we. I remember one funny moment. We, me and Bogo, just we thought about praying duration. So, but he told me that okay, if you got better skill in praying, you will pray faster. And okay, I said okay. So this will be important change.
The more you pray, the more efficient you are.
It is his change. I need to mention.
A question from option in our YouTube chat about subscription. Life is Feudal Arden is a free-to-play game with the in-game shop. So if you want to try the game, you can do it right now, free of charge. Just hop in and play to your heart's content because it is a free-to-play game.
Yeah, but
Um,
you need to choose the right game. Just because we got actually two games in Steam and LPG launcher, or oh, no, on Epic Games we got only one version. So we got MMO version and Arden. MMO version is still subscription based, and this is when we talk about God on Land. It is subscription version. So if you are looking for a free-to-play version that is contains all these changes we are talking today, season, ages, skill progression, everything. So you need to find on Steam Life is Feudal Arden. Yeah.
I see the question about the rework and improve instance battles. Yes, we are researching the way how we can create the custom apps for the IBs. So we want to separate IBs for the at some point for the types of for the classes of the PvP. So we want to make different maps for the 25 versus 25, different for the 50 versus 50, and maybe in future also the maps for the 100 versus 100 if it will be needed, if we'll have to bring them back to the game. But about the instance arena, it is not that easy from the technical side because you cannot just copy the system of the arena and just rework it and launch it as like a completely different type of the activity. Sadly, but most of the things we are developing or we are implementing, they need to be made completely from the scratch. So if you see some of the mechanic, there is like a 99% chance that it was created from the scratch.
Yeah, but I now I remember one idea from our ARMA questions. This is a suggestion about friendly instance battles. Actually, it can be done, and I like this idea. It is looks like it is not very hard to implement, but I didn't talk to devs yet, and they don't know about new tasks. But I really think that these friendly IBs just for fun, as we got arenas, it can be done. So without any problems, you can do and check your tactics or something like that. Um, I don't promise it to be released soon. It is just idea we get a few days ago. But yeah, thank you. I really like, and maybe we will do it one day, even during season 1, as additional activity.
We overall are having a lot of ideas for the content, for the new mechanics, for the new stuff, but the only time and the resources are holding us to develop it right now and implement. Our heads are literally full of the ideas and also backlog, the game design docs. It just needs to wait for the correct time to the development.
As always.
A question from our Twitch chat about the size of the orange map. So we mentioned that the orange map will be smaller. Will the seasonal map also be smaller than before? No, it will remain the same size, but the orange map will indeed be a little bit smaller, and the exact size will be published a little bit later. We already have the picture, and it will be released with the text version of today's AMA, which will be shortly.
Just to answer, it will be 12 servers, basically in the middle of the map.
Yeah, it will be somewhere in the middle. We'll post the picture. And one more time, seasonal map will be as big as you. So all these 7x7 servers.
The question from Fanega about graphics IP, could it be updated from DirectX 11 to DirectX 12 for
No,
better performance?
no, in the current engine, not in the current version of the engine. From what I remember, the DirectX 12, it was developed not by the Torque 3D devs, but it was like a community project. But sadly, it do not fit to our modded engine.
Taking a step back about the question about the orange map from Eisenbrecher, will all regions be represented on the orange map with its smaller size?
Yeah, all regions will be represented. We made this map. I can't remember one region at the northeast, if I'm not mistaken. It will be only one server or even half server. I can't remember. It is not so big, but yes, maybe we could move a little bit region maps, but we will just see how it goes. I guess that all the regions are represented, but not of them are huge, just because we got only 12 servers online. We don't want to do the world empty. So yeah, we'll try to do it in a compact way, at least for the start, and then we'll just see if we need to make it wider or not.
Okay, colleagues, we are already almost 2 hours online. I suggest that we take a pause here and continue with the text version of today's hour, where we will also add more answers to the questions which were not answered today. And also it will contain maps and tables, which will allow players to dive deeper into the approaching content and plan accordingly. Do you have any closing remarks? Do you have any closing wishes you want to send the players?
I want to thank all the players who joined our preseason and leave the suggestions, ideas, and I hope that our season 1 will be successful, and you will find this system, this new system, that it is better. It will give you better experience. So with all this progression system, and I hope that you will enjoy the game, and we will wait for your results and check your guild standings during the season, and hope that you will be active during the whole season. So see you in the seasons.
And from me, I also want to say thanks to all of you, also for the feedback, for the activity, for everything. Really sorry for the people to which I didn't reply to the PMs. I was getting daily a lot of PMs in different topics. But there is one thing that I want to ask all of you: to grab your friends, the old players, maybe even the new players. About the new players, take care of them. So they will stay with us longer and do a lot of big fights, so we can record it and put it in our socials.
Yeah.
Here goes marketing. Okay. Thank you guys for answering the questions today. Thank you for taking your time. I know your schedule is not not empty usually, so to say. Thank you, everybody who attended our streams today. Today we streamed on 3 platforms, which is Discord, YouTube, and Twitch, which is something new for us. Thank you for bearing with us and with the technical aspects of these streams. Thank you everybody for asking us questions, and we hope to see you on the other side on season 1. Thank you guys, and have a great
Thank you.
evening.
Thank you. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.